Hello there, YouTube. My name's Cameron, aka Lovecraft Fan. Some people know me by my amateur radio call sign KI5JRB. In today's video, I'm taking the 1100 out on a ride to test out my new GoPro chin mount and practice applying some of the parking lot techniques I like to drill on out in the real world. So here we go. So it's a cloudy day in the Ozarks, but the riding conditions are actually pretty good. I've got this chin-mounted GoPro mounted upside down to accommodate my modular helmet, but it seems to be working pretty well. My previous GoPro was mounted on my chest with a little plastic extender that raised it up. That was not ideal because of the amount of bouncing around, leaning forward, and just generally uncomfortable to wear. So the chin mount seems like a pretty good upgrade. My modular helmet has a little button on the chin which was interfered with mounting the chin mount on in what seems to be the upright orientation, but if I flip it upside down, fits on my helmet no problem. I'd like to get more of a wider angle without having it go full-blown fisheye on me, but it's a work in progress. For my practical applications of parking lot drills, one of the harder things for me to do is pull a U-turn on a slope, especially an uphill. I usually freak out and stand the bike up about in the apex of the turn, which making the turning radius a lot larger, sometimes I wouldn't even be able to make the turn. But practice, practice, practice. I found that committing to the lean of the turn and having a clear mind are the most important factors. U-turns to the left are much more common, but I try to make myself practice doing it both directions for more balanced practice. Situational awareness comes into effect much more on the street than doing your parking lot drills, that's for sure. Between pedestrians and other traffic, I gotta keep my head on a swivel. Intersections are especially dangerous because you never really know what the cars are going to do, or whether they've forgotten to turn on their turn signal, or whether they're going to turn when they have their turn signal on, and all that. I've found that this intersection is especially good for practicing my turns from a stop. This guy's doing a little burnout, deciding which way he's going, but the coast is clear. This is a good opportunity for a U-turn on a hill, but when I saw that car coming, decided to make it practicing a U-turn from a stop on a hill, since I wasn't sure if they'd be coming into my path of travel. Being able to do a U-turn on the street and have good situational awareness are very important skills as a motorcycle rider. Coming up to this turn, I've got a mirror that lets me see a little bit of what's going on, but I still know to get going down really slow just in case. And sure enough, there's a car coming up. I don't even want to try to make it past there, and yeah, it looks like they're swinging really wide. Trying to be in front of wherever your bike is with your focus, staying ahead of the plane or whatever the pilots call it, is so important. Because then you're not reacting as much as you are planning. Clutch and throttle control going up a steep hill is even more important than usual. And in this case, I've got cars up in front of me, so I've got to be careful that I pay attention to what's going on. With not much room to maneuver, being precise with the clutch and throttle and looking where you want to go are the name of the game. Accelerating up a steep incline is one of the places that I think the Rebel 1100 really shines. There seems to be quite a bit of consternation amongst a small set of people who are upset that the 500 has a higher top speed than the 1100. To them, I'd say you need to ride the bike up a hill like this and then re-examine your position. Well, thanks for hanging with me in this video. That's about it. We got some good practice doing practical application of some of those parking lot drills and got a good feeling for how this new GoPro mount is going to work. So until the next video, everybody ride safe and have a great spring break.